Welcome to the press conference for the first DHL Berlin Prix. Join us on stage in third place, representing Sebastien Buemi. In second place for Dragon Racing, Jérôme D'Ambrosio. And in the middle, our race winner for Ivy Sport Out, Lucas di Grassi. Lucas, a fantastic win there, a very comfortable margin. What's the key to that race, the pass you made into turn 3 on the opening lap?
Yeah, first of all, it was an incredible feeling to have won this race. Everybody knows that race driver don't win by himself. The German Audi Sport Art team has done a fantastic work so far. So my win today, I dedicate to them. They deserve it as well as I do. And then coming back to the race, yes. I didn't know how Jarno would play the race, if he would push more or less in the beginning, but he did a mistake in corner 2. I took advantage and I managed to pass. And then I knew that I could use this advantage to open a gap, so I was pushing very hard. Not over my energy levels, because we did actually a very safe strategy, but I managed to push for 10 laps at maximum, trying really on the limit. We managed to open this 10 seconds, and after that was just a gap management. We lost a little bit of time, we took a very safe pit stop. We lost a bit of time there, but after that it was just, I was every lap asking the gap to Jérôme and making sure that it was under control. But like racing is, it was not under control. After I crossed the start-finish line, about 100 meters after, the car went into error. So unbelievable. I don't know if I was unlucky or extremely lucky or whatever, but somebody up there was holding it up until the end of the race. Maybe with one lap more I wouldn't have finished, who knows.
Were you surprised at how easily you were able to open up a gap, like say of 10 seconds at that time?
It's never easy. We're always all the time pushing a lot. The second stint was more calm, was more a management, but the first stint was flat out. I was driving on my limit, so it's never easy.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Jérôme, amazing second place, your first podium finish. As Lucas says at the end, the gap was coming down slightly. Do you think you could have won the race if you'd have been able to get to second earlier?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it would have been maybe a different story, but Indiana wasn't starting up there, and winning a race you build it from qualifying, and so I was starting P6. It was in the beginning it was very. It was an interesting race because once Lucas passed Jarno, we kind of knew that he was going to pull a gap, and so I tried to very early on try to fight and work my way up from the field pretty rapidly, in the hope that Lucas wouldn't go away too quickly. He did, but we had a great pace, and so for sure I think we could have maybe challenged. But in the end, second place is fantastic. Where we came from the team. Thanks to Jay Bensky and all the guys behind Dragon Racing. It's been such hard work since August last year, and we've had some pace, so it's great to reward them with the podium.
Now you finally put a whole weekend together, showing good pace throughout. Do you think a win is close?
Yeah, I mean it's I think the pace to be up there in fighting for the podium, we've had it probably since Long Beach. Made another step in Monaco, and here we show it again. But just you see what happened to Lucas, and 100 meters after the start-finish line, it's mud racing, so it's important to you got to put it together. What you got to do is try to do the best possible weekend, put it together, and then with a little bit of luck, yeah, for sure we can fight for the win.
Oh, very well done, Sebastien. Third place, also the first time you received fan boost, and you used it to take second place. Can you talk us through the overtaking move?
Yeah, exactly. It's the first time, so I was really happy to finally get it, but clearly I tried to wait a little bit to use it. I didn't want to waste it straight away, and it was the right opportunity to pass Jarno exit of on the 12, something like this. So I was quite close, and with the fan boost it was quite easy, but then I forgot to use the second one in the second car. I mean, I didn't really need to in the second race, apart from maybe trying to get the fastest lap, but I had no one in front, and then after a few laps, Nick and Loic were quite far behind, so I was a bit on my own, didn't have to use it.
During practice and qualifying there were some concerns about the tyre wear here. How did it work out for you in the race?
To be honest, I'm quite happy with the overall result because it was not our weekend, we were really slow, I felt, so it's good to get the points of the third place. I think it's a very atypical circuit where we've never seen a tyre wear as bad as here, and I'm not sure we will see this again, you know, so it seems to be the concrete, it's not asphalt, so I think it's a bit of a one-off event, and we need obviously to get the most out of it, and then in Moscow hopefully we will be back with a better car.